One ultimatum from Prince William now threatens to snap a 1,000-year dynasty. Will the crown bend or break? Public trust sits one wobble above 50%, and a family implosion could plunge support into free fall. Who dares blink first? Behind marbled doors, father and son fight over one disgraced duke. The outcome may define the very idea of royal accountability. How far will duty go? Buckingham's chandeliers tremble at whispered arguments. William insists Prince Andrew must vanish, calling his uncle, a reputational landmine, to aides sworn to secrecy. What fuse remains unlit? King Charles hesitates, claiming fraternal debt forged in Falkland skies. The heir sees only a scandal anchoring the monarchy in quicksand. Can love excuse liability? Silence cuts deeper than protocol. Charles has stripped Andrew of uniforms, balcony slots and charities, yet the 60-room royal lodge still glows on Windsor's horizon. Why the mercy? A Treasury brief prices the estate's upkeep near £400,000 per year. Taxpayers wonder why austerity spares gilded gates. How long will wallets stay patient? William brands the mansion a camera trap that could reignite outrage with a single photo. Who will own the next headline? Tension coils like piano wire. Andrew feels the walls closing and rallies his last allies, daughters Beatrice and Eugenie. Can filial smiles sway public wrath? They re-emerge at art galas, trade grins with diplomats, hinting at bridge royal futures. Will soft power camouflage bloodstains? William records each appearance, warning staff any joint snap risks, tethering fresh promise to old disgrace. What image goes viral next? A pulse of dread flickers behind every lens. Like this uncensored feed. Tap subscribe, your click keeps palace corridors lit. Data sides through sentiment. A late 2024 YouGov poll pegs Andrew's favorability at +5, 15 points below Meghan's much criticized rating. Can numbers lie? Ipsos finds Republican sentiment spikes 3 points each time Andrew trends. Sovereign grant talks loom, coffers listen, will stats bend the scepter? Digits whisper louder than trumpets. William's creed, no half-life in exile, pressed into the memory of every advisor. When did compromise become rot? Jason North recalls the prince vowing each generation must reinvent royalty. For those they serve, is reinvention worth civil war? Royal editor Roya Nicker notes William and Catherine already practice that reinvention, crown or no crown. How big will the leap be? Accelerated heartbeat under ermine. Charles clings to a broader ledger, brotherhood, duty, shared combat recollections. William counters history judges actions, not nostalgia. Who owns tomorrow's pages? Camilla suggests delay may corrode both reigns. William warns delay already poisons poll charts. Will caution or clarity prevail? The monarch confronts an ageless riddle, grace to kin, or justice to nation, which oath weighs more? The crown itself seems to inhale. Royal Lodge turns frontline. A PwC valuation shows commercial leasing could net £10 million across a decade. Does profit outshine tradition? Andrew cites a 99-year lease signed in 2003, prepaid with personal funds. Will contract law topple royal reform? Marble halls echo every footstep. Legal counsel whispers eviction might trigger unprecedented court drama. Could Whigs debate Windsor deeds on live TV? Charles wonders if mediation could spare headlines. William says each sunrise without action feeds trolls. Who owns the dawn? The Duchesses of Edinburgh and Gloucester quietly relocate receptions, wary of splashback. How wide will shockwaves spread? Fear gusts beneath feathered hats. Kantar's winter tracker shows 51% of Britons demand full exile. Only 18 favor a soft fade. Who will ignore the majority? Among Gen Z, support for exile rockets to 67%. Future taxpayers chant clean slate. How long till Parliament echoes? Savanta polling reveals 66% prefer measurable ethics over pageantry. Will spreadsheets replace trumpets? Youth sharpens the scepter's edge. History hisses warnings. Queen Victoria packed scandal-hit Prince Leopold off to Canada, yet whispers followed for decades. Why repeat old wounds? In 1955, Margaret's romance with Townsend cost public devotion. Healing came too late. Does memory forgive twice? Every half measure left scars. Repair bills adore compound interest. Will Charles pay or pivot? Portrait eyes gleam in candlelight. According to palace insiders, Beatrice offered to front a digital literacy drive. William paused paperwork to gain leverage. Will family loyalty fold? Rumor says she may endorse Andrew's withdrawal publicly. A daughter's sacrifice for dynasty, heartbreak, or masterstroke. Anxiety stains Christmas dinner plans. Even the corgis pick up tension. What toast cracks first? The chessboard tilts. Soft power raises global stakes. William greeted re-elected President Trump in Paris before number 10 even dialed. Monarchs still outrank ministers, but for how long? Foreign Office memos fear U.S. tabloids will reprint Epstein files if Andrew photobombs a red carpet. Can diplomacy outrun clickbait? Delay isn't neutral, it's ammunition. Who loads the next volley? Spotlights scorch ice-thin etiquette. William's policy portfolio dazzles. Earthshot prize steers millions to green tech. Homewards maps homelessness by postcode. Heads together turns mental health data into action. Will achievements drown out scandal? Catherine's early childhood center drafts neuroscience into county toolkits. KPIs replace curtsies. Does science wear a tiara? Their mantra rings through staff briefings. Public value over vanity. Can metrics mend mystique? Hope glows like embers. Parliament circles. Backbenchers draft an amendment pegging sovereign grant increases to property lease transparency. Royal Lodge tops the list. Should Charles stall beyond April budgets? Palace roof repairs face the toughest vote since austerity. What price marble? Lobby groups line corridors. Tourism boards warn a tarnished crown shrinks footfall. Will economics trump ancestry? Anticipation drips like icy rain. Sandringham beckons as battlefield. Charles invites William and Andrew for a 3-day retreat, promising open hearts, open ledgers. Will anyone pack olive branches? William brings Deloitte models projecting flood defense funding from lodge rent. Andrew arrives clutching lease clauses and security memos. Stalemate or breakthrough? The fire crackles, nerves crack louder. Cameras capture arrivals, but oak doors seal negotiations. One leak could set social feeds ablaze. Who guards the whispers? If no accord, eviction papers may land by midsummer. If compromise, William risks being called weak. What headline will morning carry? Pollsters stand by, markets twitch. Bookmakers shorten odds on abdication rumors. Could a prince's stand trigger a crown's collapse? A single breath feels like thunder. Like this deep dive? Smash subscribe, your click bankrolls every late night source call. Royal finances chill spines. Buckingham renovation costs overrun by 90 million. Treasury eyes lodge savings to fill holes. Spreadsheet loyalties ignore bloodlines. UBS analysts joke monarchy has joined ESG metrics, emissions, social trust, governance. Will the scepter pivot to carbon audits? Spreadsheets show no mercy. Charles rereads Prince Philip's diary line, duty over comfort. William paces Kensington, picturing George inheriting either a purified throne or debris he failed to clear. Which legacy lands? Andrew walks Windsor's long walk under drone buzz. Every step a potential meme. Will silence protect him? Night blends with uncertainty. A Savanta flash poll jumps 5 points for William after Andrew stonewalls reporters. Digital mercy clocks at 18 hours. How long till next shard? Tabloids resurface Andrew's alleged Chinese spy links, inflaming comment boards. How many lives does notoriety possess? Deepfake videos threaten to blur truth in campaign season. Palace IT units brace. Can tradition battle algorithms? Storm sirens echo over Thames tides. Charles honours Camilla with Scotland's thistle. a jeweled olive branch many deem compensation for Windsor tremors, does lace mask fissures. Republicans call it lipstick on a sinking ship, loyalists hail steadfast partnership, who frames the narrative. Poll graph flutters, monarchy's heart monitors beep, can decor steer destiny? Loyalty tests grip every corridor. Committee day, -10. William's office launches an open data portal of royal spending, GitHub coders cheer, skeptics sift for cracks, what will Reddit unearth? Treasury hawks grin, Republican forums plan crowdsourced audits, pro-Crown lobby releases ads tallying tourism billions, battle lines draw in pixels. Every click writes modern Magna Carta. Sandringham dawn. Engine growls, shoes crunch gravel, shutters click, it's showtime. Charles strides ahead, face carved in calm, William glances at briefing binder edge-stamped non-negotiable, Andrew adjusts collar, stares at lens, blinks. Cameras freeze frame history. Doors close, and Britain holds breath through oak. First session drags 6 hours, Camilla fetches tea, aides whisper of raised voices, nothing confirmed. Nightfall finds 3 men walking the estate, silhouettes apart, no laughter, did olive branches ignite? Shadows own the night shift. Treasury tweets remind public of next week grant hearing, stoking speculation, bookmakers halt wagers on immediate settlement. Viral TikTok shows corgi yawning near window, caption reads, tense vibes at Sandringham, 12 million views in 4 hours. Humor anesthetizes anxiety, briefly. The clock strikes 13 again. Final like and ring the bell, because once that estate gate swings open, Britain will judge whether scandal sticks, unity triumphs, or history rips anew. Next episode plants you at that gate for the verdict, the fallout, and the future map of royal power. Don't blink, the crown's course may turn on a single handshake.